What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? You are in for a great show for you. You're in for a great show today. It's July 30th, and y'all already know we're about to dive in Wellness Wednesday right here on Speaking Success in the Morning. Family, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I hope you're having a great and amazing day. Y'all, today is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. And y'all know, man, it's a great day. It's a great day. It's a great day to be alive. Anytime we're on this side of the dirt, anytime we're on this side of heaven, it's a great day. Even though we want to be on the other side of heaven. You know what I'm talking about? I want to be on the other side. But hey, we're still here and we're still rocking. Just in case you missed yesterday's episode, producer Britt and myself, we went in and we gave probably one of the best personal development episodes that we've ever done, that we've ever hosted. Just yesterday, man, we were talking about different strategies that you can leverage, different tools that you can leverage, and different ways you ultimately can up your personal development, which is a really great show. Really great show. I really enjoyed it. And as y'all are coming in, as you're chiming in, I would encourage you to hit that thumbs up button and also make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any episodes. But if you missed yesterday's episode by any chance, you know what you want to do. First of all, you want to go to YouTube, type in Speak Your Success Media. And then after that, you want to go back and you want to play back that episode because I promise you're going to get something out of it. But most importantly, I promise that it's going to benefit your life in a major way. Major way. All right. So y'all understanding that, man, I shared a little bit last week or earlier this week about me having the opportunity to take my son to the rodeo, and y'all, it was a crazy, wild experience. Okay, I'm not sure how many of y'all have ever been to the rodeo before. This is my first time going to the rodeo, so getting the opportunity to go to the rodeo, getting the opportunity to hang out there, like it was just really really cool, like really cool. And I'm actually gonna see where. Let's see. I want to pull up and I want to show y'all a few pictures from the rodeo because it was just like I don't know. It was my first time going, so seeing that, being there, it was just really special. And I'm gonna show y'all some pictures because I want y'all to see this, man. Because my kid, both of my boys, both of my boys are like the cutest thing ever. But right here, let's see if I can pull him up. You're gonna get to see him just in rare form, right? Just in super rare form at the rodeo, and he truly enjoyed himself. Getting to watch the horses buck, and you just hear him and see him yelling at the. Let's see. Uh-oh. There we go. So look, we got him and my mom right here. And then look, caught him off guard. My man just loving it, living it up, loving it up. Let's see. And then look at this. Just the cutest face ever, right? Cutest face ever. Boom. Boom. But then let's see. Then this is the part, y'all. This is the part. My man climbing up on the pole, or climbing up on the rail, excuse me, yelling at the horses, clapping, yelling at the people. It was just it was just a true sight to see. And I'm like, wow, my man is just living it up and going completely ham. Okay, going completely ham. But I loved it for him because this is an opportunity to where he could be free. There's an opportunity where he could let loose a little bit. There's an opportunity where he could really just enjoy himself. So shout out to my mom. Shout out to my mom for scooping up those tickets and creating that experience for us to be able to be able to go to the rodeo, because like y'all, it was dope because this is the Cowboys of Color rodeo. So this is where this is it's basically the black rodeo, right? For the most part, everybody was black. I'm not gonna say the horses were black, but not gonna say the horses were black, but of course, the Cowboys are black, and it was a dope experience just to be able to see in a space to where typically, right, in a space to where typically we don't see as many of us, and then for us to get on and go and attend, and then you see and you're looking around, you're like, oh wow, yeah, this is pretty cool. Wow, they have black cowboys, and they have black cowhands, and everybody there for the most part was of black descent. So it was pretty dope to see. Okay, needless to say, pretty dope to see. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, and then also we got to go to the aquarium as well. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Not sure if you happen to have the experience yet to have gone to the Dallas Aquarium, the Dallas World Aquarium, excuse me. And then let me just share some of those pictures just real quick, y'all. And then we're gonna get into straight from the source, but I want to show these because my boy was really living it up, man. He's been living it up. So the Dallas Aquarium, let's see, and yeah, so look, he's over here. He's looking, getting to chill, getting to see the turtles. Mm-hmm. And then another thing he got to see. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Got to see the flamingos. Dallas World Aquarium. See the flamingos hanging out, chilling, kicking it, doing what they do, cooling like they cool, right? And then this was one of his favorite parts. Okay, that's the tail of the manatee. But look right here, my man was all in watching the manatee swim and eat this celery. Right, drop something in the chat if you've been to the Dallas World Aquarium, or if not the Dallas World Aquarium, if you've been to the aquarium, let me know in the chat. But yeah, y'all look, he was just with the manatee, and look at this manatee going to work on this celery. I think it's called a celery stalk. But y'all, I was like, oh my goodness. First of all, I was like, with him being that big, that celery can't be enough. But I mean, I guess it is. I don't know. I just guess it is. Yeah, they're a manatee, and then something that looked like it's part of the catfish family. Long story short, the boy enjoyed himself at the aquarium, right? You see him, he's just in awe. And typically we don't allow him to watch much TV. Not much TV. But when we do let him watch TV, typically we put on something like along the lines of like a National Geographic type deal, to where, when he's watching, he's learning. Okay. So that was our experience. That was our experience there this past what that was earlier this week. Yeah, that was Monday. So yeah, got to go to the rodeo. In addition to the rodeo, got to go to the Dallas World Aquarium. He loved it. And y'all, it's just one thing. I guess we'll talk about this a little bit later. But like being a parent and just navigating through and planning logistically, trying to find activities for your kids to do during the summer, especially if they're out of school. Well, in summer they are out of school, but especially if they're not like at summer camp or something like that, it can be challenging. It can be very challenging. So, what does that mean? Well, what that means is you have to get very innovative. So, yeah, y'all, just wanted to share that. But now we're about to go ahead and dive in as I roll over, and we're about to go to straight from the source. Okay. So let me pull my verse. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Okay, what verse we got? Okay, Psalms 37:25. And here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Psalms. As I'm pulling it up. And y'all know, with this live, you don't have time. Here we go. Psalms. And this is probably one of my favorite verses in the Bible. One of my favorite verses. OG verse. Straight from the source. All right. Okay. So y'all, we are in Psalms. We're in Psalms. And as yesterday, I was talking also from Psalms and just sharing that you get to see David's real life relationship with God through this text. And you get to see him communicate with God. Get to see him have these talks, and you get to see him like sing, and you get to see him cry out, and you get to see all the range of emotions of David. And once again, what do we know about David in the Bible? Yes, David is the same David that slayed Goliath, that slayed the giant. But also, one thing we know about David is often labeled as the man after God's own heart. And then sometimes you might say, well, John, wait a minute, wait a minute. So this is the guy who had the confidence to slay the giant. Yes, that's David. But also David is the same person that 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 slept with Bathsheba. He also is the same person that literally stole a man's wife, right? Like he stole a man's wife, basically. So how is David a man after God's own heart, and he's still this person who has sinned in this way, y'all? And this is why I think it's so dope. It's so dope for us to take time and go through the Word of God and understand and hear more and learn more, so that we can see more and get a valid understanding or a holistic perspective about David, what he did, and everything like that. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this text. And once again, this is Psalms 37, and this is verse 25 that I want to read. And it says, I have been young, and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, or his descendants begging for bread. One more time. I have been young. Some version says, I once was young, but now I'm old, and I have not seen the righteous forsaken, or his descendants begging for bread. I never knew that's what it said. I never knew that's what the second part said, or his descendants begging for bread. Never knew that. What does this mean? This is a reflection of the faithfulness of God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just think, if we took a second, right? And I said, God, I sound so old. I sound so old right now. But if we really took a second and we took a step back and just began to think about like all the things that God has really saved you from, all the areas to where you could have fallen short, you could have been kicked out of school, you could have been kicked out of your house, you you could have lost that job, right? If we think about all those things, right? And you think about how God ultimately has like saved you and brought you through, like, man, like this would be a whole sermon situation. I'm not even talking about for me. I'm talking about for you. I'm talking about for producer Britt. I'm talking about for all the listeners of the show. Like if we really took time and we really thought about like, man, I almost had that baby, or man, I almost failed that test, or man, like whatever it is, y'all, the text says, I once was young, but now I'm old, and I have never seen the righteous forsaken and begging for bread. God is letting us know right here in this text. Well, David is letting us know just about his track record with God, and he's letting us know, and he's saying that, hey, man, I've lived my life, but I've been faithful to God, and God has sustained me. God has kept me. God has continued to lead me and been faithful with me. Y'all, just as it says in verse 26, right? All day long, he is gracious and lends his descendants. All day long, he is gracious and lends. And his descendants are a blessing. Hmm. Hmm. So, man, when we take time and we begin to break down this word and we read the word, y'all, that's one of the beautiful things about the word. One, you don't have to understand it all. But if you are in the family of faith and if you do have a relationship with God, right, you can pray before you read and say, God, help me understand this text. Or God, please show me what you want me to take from this text and from my time. And then God will literally begin to show you, right? Certain things will be revealed, if it be through a person, if it be through the Bible, if it be later that week, whenever it is, but it will come to fruition. just to make sure that you get it, you pull it, and it's clear. So y'all remember, man. Remember the ways that God has kept you. Remember the ways that God has saved you. Remember that one time you couldn't pay the light bill, and then all of a sudden you maybe got a check in the mail, or that one time you forgot about work that you did, and then that money came, and you was like, oh wow, I completely forgot about this. Where did this come from? This is a miracle. It is a miracle, but at the same time, it's also just the grace of God, right? So, family, sit on that, let that marinate in your spirit and your soul. And we're about to take a quick commercial break. Okay. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to be right back with more Speak Your Success in the Morning. Confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting-edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results-driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. All right, family. Welcome back to Speak Your Success in the Morning. We're currently 19 minutes after the hour. It's Wellness Wednesday. Today is July 30th, 2025. And y'all, man, sometimes you got to reflect on that word, man. But now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and bring out Producer Britt. Producer Britt, how you feeling this morning?
I'm good. I'm having a technical issue. I was texting you.
Uh-oh. Mm. Oh, dang. I just saw that.
Yeah.
Dang.
But I'm good. I can't.
How'd you sleep last night, Britt?
Good.
Okay, that's what's up. Oh man. So, Britt, Wellness Wednesday. I don't know if you. Well, yesterday I was talking about what. Right now.
Yes. This is
Oh,
difficult right
okay.
now.
Okay. I got you.
Okay.
Uh, y'all about to take one more quick commercial, and then we'll be right back. Oh, I lost my commercial. Oh no. Now I got an issue.
We're just gonna do it live. Just
All right, man. Let me mute out.
I said on eCam. Okay, y'all. Back to normal. We are good to go. Jonathan, can you hear me? You good? I gotta unmute